internet is a problem in here. Let me change the settings in here. Keep it like this. Mm-hmm. Well, it's all right now. What the hell am I doing? Okay, done with the third thing. So the next part, the next page, that is, it will be very similar. Few things here, but also I am going to add an image. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see if I can make it in 8 minutes, because 8 minutes is remaining to the, let's see if I can. Okay, think clearly about, okay. Did the about, not the contact, not the, and I'm going to start the education. So before I start the education, I'm going to copy a few things from, just gonna maximize this, did the work. Okay, I'm gonna copy everything from work. No, education, tablet. So what I'm gonna copy is this part containing the fragment, paste it in here. Okay, so this will cause a problem which I will have to solve. So I'm gonna do education dot education. I hope it's, feel like it's wrong. Okay, so imports, import dot slash education dot css. Yeah. So education.css, it will have the main container inside of the education. So I'm just gonna copy that. No, I'm gonna copy this one into here so that it understands. And also it will not work because the points are not, imported. Import points from dot slash points. Okay, going to, oh, not this one. Where is it? How can I lose it? Oh, this one. Yeah, of course it had errors. That's why I couldn't see. Footer is not defined. Of course, footer is not defined. Why can't I just copy it from where? Contains same thing. Okay, gonna go to education. Has the exact same thing, but with changes. That is the points container inside of the education will be not similar. Like, I'm gonna copy it, gonna paste it. But in the work history, education.css. Let's go to work. I have important work of CSS. Does it have to be container work? Yeah. So points container work. All right. Let's go education now. So change it to 200. Now, it will not be exactly from the left, rather from the right. Pixels from the right. Right, 200 pixels, top absolute. What else? The width is changing according to the now to add an image in our education. Image src something like this, and slash the point main container swap application would be the go-to. So dot main container image. I'm gonna target the image, but before that I am going to import any picture, and to picture from ///// resources /NSU space picture.jpg, and gonna copy the NSU picture and paste it here. Now changes. Bringing the image below as in position absolute and top 50%. Oh, okay, and of course the width of the image be what, 200, 500 pixels. Small, 800 pixels. And z index of the points container should be greater than that. Better. Another thing is that the height here should be not 150 but 100 because it is very small. Because education does not have this many points, it has only 2. So, oh, break time already. Okay. It's gonna take a break for real this time. And I will start again at 3:30 when I will take this part is exactly finished, just the contents are not touchable for some reason. Anyways, so these will be changed according to what I have here in my CV. Next, I have, well, the contact page is very easy, but the skills page gonna take a while, an hour or two. So not the best design, but these can be changed, the colors can be changed. If you guys have some colors to look into, you can suggest me some colors. I'm going to start a timer of gonna start no something. Yeah, that's about pages not working. The about page has been destroyed. Let me see the about page. Wait a minute. Has also been destroyed because for some reason they are taking main container about. So in about.css it should be main container about. Okay. Looks good. Now in the problem with the work history is going to education, where's work, home, work. So the container name would be work. Copying this and then pasting it here. Good, nice. Education has the image here about. Okay, and going back to the home page. Okay, it's home page. Would have to change as well. So the home, where's home page? Home. Yes, so home has the main container, so it would have the name of home, and taking it the home.css to be of home. Yep, good to go. Yes, break. was fixing some of the bugs. So the main, this is the main. Oh, let me just show you before I take the break. So this is the main thing. So if I can, yeah, I can just remove this. Display video capture display. Okay, so this is the page, the about page, the work history, the education, the projects, and the contacts are remaining. Can be done with 4 more hours or 5 hours left. So you guys, I'm just gonna enjoy a break and a shower maybe. So I'm coming in the time. Stay tuned.
Found a color palette by my friend. He suggested a new color palette because the old one was not good. I just have to, change few things and understand which would be better. Anyways, so copying the paragraph and putting it into the H4. H4 will also have the same color. H. This does not actually look that bad. It's kind of blunt, but not that bad. Better than this one, at least. Uh, it could be more like, it could be better if I added a picture or something, because it's not that. No. Mm. But I think it's not that bad. Now to change the background color, this was the works, copying this and pasting it to, not about its education, green. Okay, anyways. Right. Let's start with the projects tab. Same, but according to our design, it should have skills. So a div here, another div. So rather than using the divs, I've been using the divs as, you know, what, absolute objects. Like containers were absolute, but I don't want to use absolute. It's not okay to use absolute, so I'm not going to use absolute here. I'm going to use the, what do you call that? I am going to use, okay, let's start another second timer till 05 3 start. So I'm going to use a div here, so it will be two divs. Change it, I'm going to change it a bit. So making education done, this is projects. So the project is at the moment it's empty. Gonna populate it with some divs. Okay, so copying from the work div, or I don't know, the about, where's the about? Copying from the about div, it can be, I can use at least this because I do have the footer component here. So it will not be about, it will be project. So there will be no main about text on not image now. Okay, this will be the main thing, and I will have it okay, starting with the CSS. So projects.css. So okay, let's start. Okay, footer is not defined. I'm going to import footer from dot slash footer. Okay, so I have a footer now. So I'm copying this and targeting that class in our CSS and specifying its height. I don't exactly have to specify the height. Let's just start from the beginning, like low wheel. Okay, so after this, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So what I want to do now is to have two divs. Like I will have background color of, I have the background color here, and project. So yeah, I will have another, wait, work. So project CSS, this, I will have a background color, but I didn't import the CSS file here, so I'm going to import it to make it work. So that would be projects CSS. Okay, yeah, as you can see, there is this background color. So what I have to do is now make the margin 0 and for some reason it's not working. It has some padding. Okay, if I am to see, if I'm to inspect this, showing me that it's has this big block. So if I change it to has a margin somehow. Let's see what it is. Margin is 0. Could be the problem. Works somehow. Okay, I'm going to use the padding, but I will have the margin top to be of minus 75 pixel. Kind of, yes. So inside of this div, the project, I will have two divs, as I've said. First div will be of the skills, and second div will be of the projects. Projects will in turn have two divs. What will be the heading, the projects, and that will in turn have two things. So what I can do is to make two different components. That's what I'm going to do. So one should be skills. Skills.js. Let's rename as skill section, and another one as project section.js, and two more. We need two more functions, which should be the actual skills.js, and another would be projects.js, which will have the project.js. Okay, this will be confusing. Anyways, so the projects here will have RFCE, 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 okay, good, good, good. Okay. Now projects, instead of having hello world, it should have two separate. Now I'm gonna keep the hello world, and it's gonna have skill section and the project. Now, as those are empty, it's not gonna show anything. But if I put like, oh no, it's I know what's gonna happen. So the sections here, the main projects. Where is my CSS? Okay, this will be display flex and justify content to be centered. So what I want to do now is to make skill section first name of skill section, and it will have two things. First, an H1 telling me the skills. Later, I will say skills. So skills will take a title. Supposingly web dev. And it will take a number, which can be, I don't know, can it be something other than 20, something like this? Yeah. Width of 70% of the entirety of the sections of the entirety of the. Okay, No, it's not working like this. I am to, make this relative. Okay, so it is going to crash. No, it doesn't. It does not crash. See a problem over here? This works fine. But here, it's overlap. Now it's fine. Okay. Alright, so there goes the skill section, and it will be bigger when I make it bigger. Now for the project section notes, so that I will go into the skill. Skill will take props. Not this props, just props. And they will use this prop to make something similar to this one. So making a progress bar in CSS or React be something to look out. Don't need this, don't need this, might need this, no, don't need this. Making progress bars in React. Custom progress bar component, yeah, something like this. Okay, progress bar component.js file. Progress bar will take the color, completed, props. So it will return and Let's create a progress bar component because it's telling us to. It is inside of projects, right? So I'm gonna create. Supposingly, I do not need the background color. We're just gonna need a completed, like how much percent. Come on, this. So skills section is sending me numbers. I'm not gonna keep the numbers. Rather, I will have a progress bar below it. Okay. Do not need the I don't need the background color. Color can be this color. So what I am trying to do now, the skills doesn't make sense now. It just contains the h1 and will return the props. No, props dot title or anything that given title is, and in the progress bar. So that should be the progress bar, and it will take completed would be something like no, it's gonna specify a number which should be 50%. Interesting first. All right. So let's see the error. Okay, now I created a progress bar. Copying something. Alright, height, margin, no need of margin. Border radius can be there, background color can be there, width 5%. Yeah. So yeah, better. So the skills here could not be H1 but H2. Okay. And yeah, that's about it. Let's try to do it here. So it's like, cut it off because this is this and it doesn't have the completed. So what we are gonna do is take it from props dot completed, which will be given, of course, which will be given by here completed equal to be suppose 60. Progress bar is not defined. Weird, but still. Progress bar from dot slash progress bar. Undefined, yes. Good. So can I use this, of course? So the next, supposedly, like, what was in the machine learning app development? So specify these machine learning completed around 90%. App development completed can be around what, 40%. Not that good. All right. Okay. Let's see what we have created so far. Not bad. To edit the skills, this is the skill section, and so the skill section will have what? We'll have an H1, which will have a font size of 30 pixels. Oh. Well, good, not bad. So removing the background because we don't need it. You can actually see it like this. And the color should be the one that we have given in education, maybe. Yes. No. Where have we given? Home, no. Work. These are the points here. It's good. And the points. Leaving it in the projects, color. better to make these as p tags, not HTML. And changing the p tag. And scale font size to be very weak. Good. So I did the skill section to be, first of all, skills and some props. Now for the project section. Project section. So project section would have class name of project section. Section, hopefully I did not. Skill section. Yeah. So class name of project section. So next, what I'm gonna do is make h1 or saying that projects, similar to what I did in here, the skills. So here, projects. Next is some props. Project. This will be very confusing. Project. Okay, now it's gonna take some props. Like, what are the props here? Each of these project components have a picture, a p tag, and a GitHub repo. Okay, electricity on. Never mind, it's gonna take some time to. Okay, so projects will have, as we saw, that it will take few sections, like 3 of them. Image, description, and a link. So I'm gonna specify an image where I did not exactly specify it yet. Image, description. What? No. Disk. Something describing the image, and a link. Something describing the link. So these are the. Okay, so now it will gonna crash because project does not have these things. So what we are to do now is to get to here and specify the props, and it's gonna take. And okay, thank you. Specify the props as in making an image, and in src I'm going to provide props dot image. I think it is image disk. Image. Okay, so an image, then some p tag, which contains props dot this, and a link. Another p tag, which says GitHub, which will have popped up. So here there will be, I have 4 of them. Okay, so the 4 of them, I will do it like this, and I will import project 1 image from resources slash. The first would be face detection. Face underscore detection .jpg. Okay, copying this. Sorry, copying this part. Project 2 image, project 3 image, and project 4 image, and the other things would be assignment 1 should be together. And 01 finger phone screenshot. Screenshot finger underscore phone. Okay, so here it will be image number 1, image number 2, image number 3, image number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will have some description, blah blah, and it will have some link to the GitHub. Supposingly this one. Yes, copying this link and pasting it here. Copying and pasting. Okay, so module not found, cannot resolve resources assignment 1.jpg. Copying. Still problem. Is it something else? Like not JPEG? PNG. PNG. Face detection. It is JPEG. Ah, okay. That was a mistake. Screenshot. What's wrong with this one now? JPG file. JPG file. Finger clone. Is the capital when JPG matters? Face detection. Now we have some images. We have some images. Nice. Now we have to, see, the descriptions are coming well, and it is like, pushed aside. That is what we have to do right now. Project section. So projects, in the project section, we have to use projects, main, justify content center. Align items, maybe. Now what's going on? Where is my things? I don't know. It is beside it. I don't know why it is beside this one. Try content. Flex direction. Now it is okay. So changing skill sections, skills done. Project section. Project section has project section. So project section. What we will do is font size and color. Okay. No, width and margin. Width, only width. Okay. All right. So these projects will have there's no such thing as project.css because I'm going to create one. Each of the projects will be around these are divs. Yes, these are divs. So with divs will be 300 pixels. Okay. So later project image with image ing tag. You have a width of 300 pixels. Now it's coming to a size. It can stay below, but this project section This project section will have a display flex. Display flex and go. Display flex and it's justifying everything. Flex wrap. Now, something is pushing this outward. Something is pushing this outward. Oh, it's not being pushed outward. You see the projects is pushing it outward. So it will need another thing. Project data. So the project div is the thing I'm from target. That should be 70%. Display not wrap, this is justify content node. Justify content center. Oh. Align item something. Wrap. What I'm going to do now is with 300%. Now it's gonna come back down. Now I am going to display flex and flex wrap and images will have
Okay, each of these will be of 500 pixels. More. The images here will be of 400 pixels, each of them. You can, yeah, we can like view it like this, and gonna have to understand the specify the color. So making it bigger, showing me the skills. Changing everything to white because hopefully this will all right. Okay. All right, so we are almost done, guys. The project section, this section. Each of the projects can have a margin, like not this, yeah. These can have a margin of bottom. We have 50 pixels to have more space. Or yeah, this and the project section can have a padding bottom. Padding bottom. 50 pixels. Yeah, look good. Looks great. My opinion looks great. Education and changing. Oh, I'm gonna change the colors to whites. This was of the work. So work would be work CSS. Work.css should have. It's not work, it is points. The points to CSS should be. Yeah, it looks better. Rather these being this is better. Yeah, okay. Projects, dummy tests, texts. Lastly, contact is the only thing remaining here. So, contact, very simple. I will have a footer. So it's just gonna take 10 minutes to make the contact. Let's search for the contact here. So I'll just copy it from our projects. No, not the projects, but the projects. This is what I will have in the contacts. And no, it will not have these. This will be contacts. Some reason it Okay. Footer is not defined. Gonna import footer. Footer from slash footer. So the points, I don't need the points, I don't need the project. I need projects, and I'm gonna copy this part. Contact.css. Contacts. To import contact.css. In any case, we have an h1, we would know. Yeah, it's there behind it. All right, in any case, the contact will have flex specify content center, flex wrap. That will have two things. Firstly, a div, which would call contact container, which would have an h1 with the term contact and a p with some gibberish. Gonna target the contact container here. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, so I do need a margin bottom. So what I am going to do here is copy all this, and paste it here in the contact things. The P can be around a div called P para contact P. Bum, bum, bum. Does not change what the paragraph is given. Do I have to give it in separate paragraph? The margin top of the container should not be 300 pixels, rather 200 to bottom should also be 200 to compensate the loss from above. I think that's it. we have successfully completed the entire website in a day. Mm-hmm. Before the session was over, we were able to complete the things here. So what I want to add, there's a like special effect that I once added in one of my previous designs. I would like to use that here as well. So I'm just gonna copy a few JavaScript code. So I'm just gonna wait. So it should be in pages in home. Yes, there is the logo, right? The back logo. So I am going to put some JavaScript here. This line of code is going to see if my mouse is moving on top of the, on the web page, and a function to parallelize, like create a parallax effect. So I have a function which takes in the parameter of e. So e is an exception, or I don't know, event, which can be anything. Like it is really like, e is used here, and the mouse movement information is sent in the e. So we are taking the page x times 5 and this and that. So I'm gonna remove this one because this was for another one, but it was for the back image, and we have the back logo here. So I will give it here the logo. First selector all for each layer, like x and y, and translate. So if I save it, you see we get an interesting effect. Very interesting effect. All right, so it was a minimalistic effort. Just gonna fix these simple things according to the CV, and gonna upload it to the GitHub. So just gonna keep this CV on that screen, and from the beginning, sorry, I'm just gonna cut it. And where is my page? This is okay. This does not need changing. This does need changing, so I'm gonna do that. So the work history is 4, but I have in my CV I have 3. So I am work and okay. So giving the IELTS instructor, company mentors, Donani. Excuse me. Whoops. Oh, can give a home tutor because I have all over. So that this will be around. I started teaching kids from 2013. So I don't teach anymore. So and I ended on 2018. So taught a lot of subjects, being a tutor by going to students' house and even in coaching centers. Okay, nice. Changing these. Home tutor alt is instructor all over. Yes, change these. The education, not a researcher and stuff. So gonna fix this one. 2. BSc bachelor's in EEE. Northwood University, January of 2020. 7171 to present. Okay, so I am going to add a map component because we have time. So first of all, install the Google Maps. So npm I for install Google Maps React. Gonna import it into the contacts page and use the return like this. So instead of hello world, it will be like this. So line number 18 is the map style. Map style not defined. Of course, it's not defined, so the map const map styles. So cannot read the props of undefined. This dot Oh, I need the API page, sign up, use Google token. You must enter a credit card number to receive your token. I do not have the API key, so I cannot add it. Sad, 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 very sad. No map. No map. For you, no map. Width of 50%. Not bad. Contact container. Okay. Nothing else. I've done everything I can. So, yo. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, so yeah, that's about it for the live, I think. So we have made the entire thing today. Started at 8, took some breaks, completed the entirety of this design. The changed colors along the way, but actually completed this design. And now it's time to upload it to GitHub. So okay, everything is saved. I'm gonna open up a window of it should be React Portfolio Live, select folder. Yes, so contains the same thing, but now I'll be able to add to the Git. So the Git has the package of JSON, app.js, navbar, logo was deleted, these was created, yeah. XD resources, yes. So I'll provide it with initial commit, but where am I committing it into? So I am going to publish to GitHub public repository, and it will not be exactly Portfolio Live. Yeah, Portfolio Live is there. All right, so it is being posted. I'll check out my GitHub. Yeah, it has the profile live. Good to see a JavaScript after a long time. Okay, nice. So what I am going to do now is end the stream because we have finished early. Tomorrow we are gonna make a similar website, but it's gonna be a restaurant. It's gonna be a bit bigger. Hopefully we will be able to finish it in time. It's from 8 to 8. Tomorrow at 8 we'll start another one. So that's about it. So we have finished it, and of course in the description I will post the link to this project, what we did today. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. So have a good one, and maybe I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.